So, dear ladies and gentlemen, dear representatives of the clubs, dear members of the international media, dear friends, welcome to the House of European Football here in Nyon for the draw ceremony for the round of 32 in this season's UEFA Europa League. As we enter the festive season, may I first of all take the opportunity on behalf of UEFA to wish you all a very happy Christmas and a prosperous new year. A memorable group stage is now behind us and has reflected the strength and quality of the UEFA Europa League. A total of 375 goals were scored, and the group phase remained tight and tense until the last match day, when no less than 20 teams were still in the running to reach one of the 9 highly demanded and still available spots for the knockout phase, alongside the 15 teams that had already qualified. Particular congratulations are due to FC Augsburg, who were the last team to qualify from the group stage by scoring in the 89th minute of their match against FK Partizan in Belgrade. And of course to SSC Napoli, who broke the UEFA Europa League group stage goal scoring record in scoring 5 goals against Legia Warszawa, taking their overall total to 22. This is 1 goal better than FC Salzburg, who scored 21 group stage goals last season. Those 24 teams that have finally made it through from the UEFA Europa League group stage are joined today by 8 teams from the UEFA Champions League group stage. In total, 16 national associations are represented in the round of 32. The fans are all certainly dreaming that their team can go all the way to the competition's climax in Switzerland, and the reward for the team that lifts this trophy here in Basel will be a place in next season's UEFA Champions League. Now we are all looking forward with anticipation to the knockout stages next spring, and I would like to wish all of the clubs the very best of luck as they seek to continue their adventure. And now, just before we move to the draw, let's take a look at some highlights from the 24 UEFA Europa League and 8 UEFA Champions League clubs that will go into the draw today. Let's have a look. Together to Basel, and now, ladies and gentlemen, as has become customary over the years, we are pleased to have a local footballing hero as our ambassador for the final in Basel next year. By way of introduction, here is some footage of him in his heyday. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the UEFA Europa League ambassador for 2016, Alexander Frey. Ciao. And to assist him with the draw, we also have UEFA's Director of Competition, the unbeatable Giorgio Marchetti. So before we start with the draw, we have still a couple of questions. You can come a little bit more forward so they can take nice pictures of you with the cup. Some questions for Alexander. Well, two of your former clubs, Borussia Dortmund and Basel, are in the draw today. How do you think they will fare in the knockout phase? And can you see either of them lifting this cup at the end?
Pourquoi pas?
En français, hein? Parce qu'on est à Nyon, alors on parle français.
Pourquoi pas? Je crois que l'FC Bâle, ils ont fait une très belle campagne déjà avec la qualification une fois en demi-finale de l'Euroleague. Et puis Dortmund, c'est clair qu'eux, ils ont un immense avantage, surtout à domicile, avec le stade Signal Iduna Park, avec les 80 000 spectateurs. Je pense qu'il y a tous les deux équipes qui peuvent aller en finale, mais il y en a encore 30 autres qui veulent aller en finale.
Exactement. Donc, so it's why not? Both teams have good chances to go to the final stage. Dortmund with a fantastic stadium, as well Basel, and we will see if these two teams reach the final stage. But there are 30 other teams as well who want to be there and lift this trophy in the St. Jakobs Park. And we saw it in action during the Euro 2008 next year. It will play host for the Europa League final. Do you think people in Basel can live again the same emotions as in 2008?
Je pense encore plus. Je crois qu'ils ont testé en 2008. Et puis maintenant, pour la finale, ils vont être encore plus supporters. Même si peut-être l'FC Bâle ne va pas en finale, mais on va accueillir les deux équipes comme il faut à Bâle.
Et Bâle, c'est une ville de football.
Exactement.
De toute façon, so Basel, of course, a football city. The public and the city there is ready to host a great event with the final in 2016, after having tested the stadium not only at the Euro, of course, in 2008, but also in the past few years. But now, Giorgio, would you please explain to us all the technical procedure for this draw?
With much pleasure, Johnny, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, and welcome to this winter draw for the round of 32 of the UEFA Europa League, in which we have the 12 group winners, the 12 group runners-up, and the 8 third-ranked teams from the group stage of the UEFA Champions League. This will be a knockout round played on 18th of February and 15th of February 2016. In accordance with the competition regulations, it will be the UEFA administration who will fix the kick-off times of all these matches. The full fixture list will be made available to you just after the draw ceremony at around 2:15 p.m. Now, which conditions apply to this draw? It is the following, that clubs from the same association cannot be drawn against each other. The 12 UEFA Europa League group winners and the 4 best third-ranked teams from the UEFA Champions League are seeded, and they are drawn against the 12 UEFA Europa League group runners-up and the remaining third-ranked teams from the UEFA Champions League group stage. The winners and the runners-up of the same group cannot be drawn against each other. And the 16-seeded teams, as you know, will play the return leg at home. And finally, as the decision earlier taken by UEFA is still in place, teams from Russia and Ukraine shall not be drawn together. 3 clubs are concerned by this decision: FC Krasnodar, FK Lokomotiv Moscow, and FC Shakhtar Donetsk. The procedure to establish the 16 pairings is the following. The 16 balls containing the names of the unseeded teams are already placed in a bowl on your left, while the balls containing the names of their potential opponents are picked from the pots of the seeded teams. The computer will indicate after drawing each unseeded team which opponents can be drawn against them in accordance with the conditions explained. Their names, their balls, will be placed in the bowl right on this desk. Should we have at any time only one team eligible to be drawn against a particular opponent, there will be obviously no draw. And with this, I hope it's clear, I give the floor back to Gianni to proceed with this draw.
Thank you. So, Alex, you can go there. I hope it's clear as well. If not, we can ask Giorgio to repeat the same again. No, everyone is nodding. It's clear to everyone, so we can start. With the draw, let's have a look at the 12 group winners. They are Molde, Liverpool, Krasnodar, Napoli, Rapid Wien, Braga, Lazio, Lokomotiv Moscow, Basel, Tottenham Hotspur, Schalke 04 and Athletic Club. The 4 best third-ranked teams from the group phase of the UEFA Champions League are Porto, Olympiacos, Manchester United and Bayer 04 Leverkusen. The 12 group runners-up are Fenerbahce, Sion, Borussia Dortmund, Midtjylland, Villarreal, Olympique De Marseille, Saint-Étienne, Sporting Club de Portugal, Fiorentina, Anderlecht, Sparta Praga and FC Augsburg. And the 4 unseeded third-ranked teams from the group phase of the UEFA Champions League are Sevilla, Valencia, Galatasaray and Shakhtar Donetsk. So, bist du bereit?
Kein Problem.
Tip-top. We are ready. If everyone is ready, we can start. Message for the UEFA administration: we need bigger bowls to put all the balls inside for the next draw. But it fits. So the first team drawn at this stage is Valencia. Valencia Club de Football. Winners in 2004 in Sweden against Marseille. Collina being the referee of that match. And they can play against any of the clubs except Athletic Club. Valencia coming from the Champions League.
I confirm we need a bigger bowl.
Yeah.
C'est ça le problème que tu veux dire. Okay.
So, Alex, you can shuffle. You can watch up there, on the left or on the right. And let's see who will play Valencia.
Rapid Wien.
Rapid Wien at their first participation in the round of 32, Valencia against Rapid Wien. Next one.
Tut mir leid.
And we have Fiorentina. Fiorentina, who played against Basel in the group stage. Finalists in 1990 and Cup Winners' Cup winners. Cup Winners' Cup winners. Winners of the Cup Winners' Cup. So So now you can mix again. You can watch up there to the president of FC Bricklis, who is here today watching you as well. And who will play Fiorentina?
Tottenham Hotspurs.
Tottenham Hotspurs. Tottenham Hotspur, the English side, twice winner of this competition and of this trophy, 1972 and 1984. And we have Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund, finalist in 93 and 2002, and Champions League winner in 97. Borussia Dortmund, jetzt wird's ernst. Mal schauen, ob du nochmals zurück nach Dortmund gehen kannst oder nicht.
Ja. Ich habe schon bei der letzten Auslosung einen Kredit verloren in Dortmund. FC Porto.
FC Porto. So Borussia Dortmund against FC Porto, winners 2 times in 2003 and in 2011 of this trophy. And the next team is Fenerbahce SK from Turkey. Semi-finalist 2 years ago in 2013. They cannot play against Molde, but they can play against all the other teams still in the race.
Lokomotiv Moscow.
Fenerbahce will play Lokomotiv Moscow, Russian team, semi-finalist in the Cup Winners' Cup in 88 and 89. And we continue with Anderlecht. RSC Anderlecht. Belgium team, winners in 1983. They can still play with all the teams who are there. Very good. You're making it very good. Very professional. Oui, oui, tu peux, quand tu veux. Au plus tard pour le prochain tirage.
Olympiakos.
Olympiakos. Anderlecht versus Olympiakos. Greek side as well, coming from the Champions League. And on we go. FC Midtjylland, Denmark, which is at their first participation in this round of 32. Midtjylland can play anyone but Napoli.
Manchester United.
Manchester United, quarter-finalist of this competition in 1985, 3 times, of course, the Champions Cup and Champions League. No need to present Manchester United. And the next one is Augsburg. FC Augsburg, qualified in the last minute. German side, first time as well, of course, in the round of 32.
Liverpool.
Liverpool, Augsburg against Liverpool. It's also an excellent.
Mais beaucoup mieux tu peux pas faire. Hein,
beaucoup mieux tu peux pas faire. Ça c'est vrai.
Les...
Ça c'est vrai. Félicitations jusqu'à maintenant.
Merci.
And we go on with Sparta Praha. Czech Republic, quarter-finalist in 84. Liverpool, of course, has won this trophy 3 times already, in addition to the other one, the other trophy.
FC Krasnodar.
FC Krasnodar at their first participation in the round of 32. And we are at halftime. Ça va? Fatigué? Non?
Non, non.
C'est bon?
L'équipe reste encore que j'avais dit au début.
Voilà.
C'est bon. Je suis encore en route.
Encore en route. And we start with Galatasaray, the second half. Winners in 2000 against Arsenal in Copenhagen.
Lazio Rome.
Lazio, Galatasaray against Lazio, the team of the Italian capital, finalists in 1998 against Inter. FC Sion, Switzerland, Cup winner. And they can play all the teams except for FC Basel, of course.
Sporting Club Braga.
Sporting Club Braga, Portuguese side, finalist a few years ago in 2011. And we continue. With the next one, which is Shakhtar Donetsk from Ukraine. Winners in 2009 in Istanbul against Werder Bremen. Shakhtar Donetsk, coming from the Champions League as well.
FC Schalke 04.
And they play FC Schalke 04. German team, winners in 1997. And we continue with Olympique De Marseille. Olympique De Marseille, French team, finalist 99 and 2004, Champions League winner in 93.
Athletic Club.
They play Athletic Club from Bilbao, twice finalists in 97 and in 2012. 4 more to go. We have Sevilla Fc. Record title holder with 4 titles. The last 2 years they have won this cup here. And let's see who will travel to Sevilla.
Molde FK.
Molde FK. At their first participation in the round of 32. 3 more to go. And we start with Sporting Club de Portugal, team from Lisbon. Finalist in 2005 in their stadium. Sporting.
Bayer 04 Leverkusen.
Against Bayer 04 Leverkusen. German side winners in 1988 against Espanyol. Barcelona to left. And we start with Villarreal CF. Villarreal from Spain, twice semi-finalist. Napoli or Basel?
SSC Napoli.
SSC Napoli. Napoli, the winners of this trophy in 1989. And the last pairing, which is AS Saint-Étienne against, who is it? Wer wird sie?
Super Ambiance à Saint-Étienne. FC Basel 1893.
FC Basel bis am Schluss. Saint-Étienne Basel, super ambiance à Saint-Étienne.
Super.
Super ambiance à Bâle aussi.
Voilà.
Certainement. Very good. Some great matches, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes then the draw for the round of 32 of the 2015-16 UEFA Europa League. Please note that the round of 16 draw will take place on 26th of February 2016, right after the return leg of the round of 32. I wish you all a very happy Christmas and a successful New Year in football and also outside of football. Thank you very much.
Merci.
Grazie.